What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. And a few weeks ago, it was maybe a month ago, a story about an InfoWars reporter, one of us out there, who lost his life in what appeared to be some sort of, we didn't know if it was a hit at the time. We didn't know if it was, robbery gone wrong. Well, we can now confirm that it was a burglary gone wrong. And this is the guy. Apparently, he's just 17 years old. I don't know, in Texas. I don't know. Let's see what we can find about Elroy Adrian Caramillo. Obviously, this will not bring back Jamie White, but I will admit I was very pessimistic about them finding anybody in regards to this crime. And I'm just so very happy for his family and his friends that it looks like we have some justice. There's a lot actually going on here. Let's go to Alex's take first and hear what Alex had to say.
Eloy Camarillo, 17-year-old Austinite who appears to be an American citizen, we're checking his background right now, was arrested and booked in to the Travis County Jail on May 1st and charged with capital murder.
Now, what's strange is this just broke. So I don't know if Alex had known about it or if they couldn't, talk about it until now, but
that's the coding of it, of InfoWars reporter Jamie White. Reportedly, in the affidavit, he is the accomplice of 3 others that are still at large. And I want to commend the Austin Police Department for the police investigation they've done. The local news just broke the information and has how they used geolocation from the cell phone and witnesses and other investigations they were doing to be able to track this down.
We have some more information from local reporting, too, that I'll share after he's done talking.
Again, Jamie was killed execution style, 1 bullet through the carotid artery, through the back of the neck. My prayers go out to Jamie's family, his dad, his sister, and others, just amazing people. And we're obviously going to be looking to see if the Soros DA, Jose Garza, who will let people out of jail who shoot 3 or 4 people in one night, like the next day, with no bond. So I'm quite frankly surprised that he didn't release this guy with no bond. That's what he normally does, but I'm guessing he's probably got a big, long rap sheet, at least a juvenile one. So this is obviously what looks like a really bad guy off the street. It doesn't make it any better for Jamie's family or for the...
17 years old, and you're taking other people's lives over the change in a car. What do you even steal out of a car anymore, to be honest with you? Catalytic converters, maybe? Who even carries cash? What are you even going to get breaking into someone's car?
The InfoWars family, but there you go. We had to ask, was he killed by Ukrainians? Because he's on the Ukrainian hit list. But from day one, I said it was probably part of the crime wave we've seen here in Austin, because they cut the police by almost half and just let criminals out, and they just think it's a free-for-all. So that was my first approximation. He is innocent until proven guilty. But we'll put the report up here, obviously, on screen for you.
We'll go through that.
Pray for Jamie White's family. And we will continue to track this story as it unfolds. But even with their budget massively cut and the crime wave, the Austin Police Department overall is doing a very good job. I may have missed calls from detectives or something, but I checked most of my messages. I missed some. I never got a call about this. Surprising he's been in jail this long.
Okay.
And we're just now learning about it, but it shows how this violence all over the country has just become too common, and just the disrespect for life by these criminals, and then just by all of us getting numb is really, really frightening. God bless you.
Yeah, that's a big part of it too. We're just getting so numb to this stuff because, partly because it's so prevalent nowadays, but also there's a multiplier effect that happens when you have so many, social media. You see it every day. You see every angle of it. You see every little aspect of it. And, it gets tiresome. Apparently, maybe they found someone to take the fall. Here's what I found to, some local reporting from KXAN. This is a local news report in Austin. Vehicle burglary gone wrong is what led to InfoWars reporter Jamie White losing his life. The Austin Police Department arrested one of 4 suspects connected to the incident last month. According to this kid is 17 years old. He's out there taking someone's lives over 45 cents and change from the center console. I just don't understand it. That man was identified as 17-year-old loser. Hope he spends the rest of his life in prison. Caramillo. According to the affidavit, he was booked into Travis County Jail on May 1st on a charge of capital murder with a $250,000 bond. I'm sure that'll get dropped down too. KXAN has reached out to Caramillo's attorney. The article will be updated if his statement is received. Shortly after midnight on March 9th, APD Austin, Travis County EMS, and Austin Fire Department responded to an apartment complex near East Orliff Street on Interstate 35. When officers arrived, they found 36-year-old Jamie White, in a terrible state. He was an InfoWars employee. Law enforcement sources previously told KXAN Brianna Hollis. According to investigators, White was attempting to stop 4 suspects from burglarizing his vehicle at the complex, a green Kia Soul. One of these 4 suspects was identified as Caramillo, who police say was a co-conspirator in the incident. Now, I don't know how many of these individuals, maybe not everyone was a U.S. citizen. I don't know. Texas has a large Hispanic population, so it's not like you want to jump to any conclusions there. According to the affidavit, the suspects were approaching specifically Kia-branded vehicles before successfully breaking into the green Kia Soul. Now, Kia actually, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I believe they are facing big lawsuits because their cars are so incredibly easy to steal. I see it here in Milwaukee like crazy. Like, people are suing them because inner city future pharmacists and biologists are literally, they're so easy to steal that they're stealing them, joyriding them around, crashing them on purpose, and then just stealing another one. APD said court records knows that car thieves frequently target Kia vehicles due to manufacturing defects to make them easy targets for auto theft. There you go. I could have just read that next sentence. Overall, the suspects allegedly stole a black and silver Kia Soul from March 9th to March 11th. Witnesses told police that the black Kia Soul was seen pull up on the green Kia Soul before the incident happened. Surveillance footage at the complex captured the black Kia Soul leaving the complex northbound on Douglas Street and was later found abandoned on the 5100 Sarah Drive in East Austin. The black Kia Soul was reportedly stolen by the owner on March 10th from an apartment complex in Kyle. Police obtained surveillance footage from the owner of the black Kia Soul that showed a man wearing a black mask traveling in the silver Kia Soul at the apartment complex. Jeez, these Kia Souls. The same man was seen attempting to break into 2 other vehicles before successfully stealing the black Kia Soul. The detective with APD found a silver Soul that was stolen on March 9th from the 5,000. I mean, how many cars are getting stolen in the city? Holy smokes. It was abandoned, blocking traffic. Investigators obtained search warrants for cell phone tower data near the areas where the 2 stolen Kias were seen, either on surveillance footage or by other witnesses who contacted police. One cell phone number that was in all the locations and times where the suspects and suspect vehicles led them to Caramillo. Court records say, well, that's some pretty crack reporting. I don't like, let's not inform criminals that their cell phones are easily tracked, because a lot of them keep getting caught in this exact same manner. Caramillo was arrested by APD investigators on April 30th. He told investigators that he and other suspects broke the window to a white Kia Soul with the purpose of joyriding. He said Jamie White confronted one of the suspects inside the vehicle. That's when the incident happened. And then Eloy and the other suspects fled the area. Didn't even take the car. Took his life, didn't take the car. I mean, to joyride vehicles, I don't even understand why you would joyride if you don't have the money to put gas in a vehicle. Hopefully this loser gets a serious sentence, but I suspect he won't. He made sure to do the "I'm a tough guy" in his mugshot image. It's a Soros DA in Austin, so I'll probably get a light sentence, if anything at all. They'll probably say Jamie White was, in the wrong here for confronting a poor brown man just trying to get by. He looks very much like a criminal, obviously. I don't know how many other people are covering the story, but I don't know if you can call this a happy ending. I don't know if you can call this justice, because we don't exactly know what kind of, if any, sentence this loser's going to get at this point. So I guess we can just hope for the best, and hope that he gets life in prison. Although we also have 3 other suspects that, deserve life in prison because they're co-conspirators in all of this. So we'll have to wait and see. By the way, if you own a Kia Soul or any Kia at all, I recommend picking yourself up a club. They still sell the club? I'm not exactly sure. But some other sort of security and protection, because these things are getting stolen like hotcakes, apparently. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm thankful they found this loser. We'll talk to you again real soon.